Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another Silksong kind of thing. I'm essentially milking this cow completely dry, but basically we're back doing. I figured I might as well do a boss tier list. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. So yeah, we're gonna do it. You know these fucking ads everywhere. I don't care about Transat or Metro. Anyways, we got S tier, A tier, B, C, D, E, F, and then never fought. I'm gonna put S as like bosses that I relatively enjoyed fighting or were like challenging and fun. F is just for bad boss fights I never liked. C is gonna be normal, never fought, obviously. So not Moss Mother. I think the first boss we fought. I don't remember the name, but the first fight time I fought her, I would say this is a. It's hard to tell because this is like the first boss fight. Kind of introduces you to how hard Silksong is. I think I'll put it at C because it was fun. It was easy, but it wasn't really like challenging at all. So I'll put it in C. Next up, Bell Beast. A tier boss fight because we need essentially beat him, and then we help. He just helps us travel everywhere for like the entire rest of like the fucking game. So like this is like the best boss fight in terms of like coming back to, I guess. But yeah, A tier fight. So Lace, A tier fight as well. This shit was easy as fuck. Like I beat her first try. Like I literally beat her first try. It was very easy. I think it was pretty. It was very challenging and also fun. But yeah, that was also my favorite. This guy never fought. I know where he is. He like spits a simic vomit from you from like above, and you have to like hit him a bunch of times. But yeah, I've never fought him before. I tried fighting him, but I didn't. I couldn't be bothered. Anyways, we got fourth chorus next. I'll say this is B tier. I say this boss was pretty interesting. The lava mechanic where you have to like where it, like destroys like the tiles and everything. The swooping attacks. He was very like animated though. Like that was the thing. Like he like most bosses, and pretty much every single enemy in Silksong is like kind of at like a few frames, but this little boss was like in 240 frames, 60 hertz for like frames, everything. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I just noticed that. But this boss was all right. It wasn't. It was challenging. It was fun, and it wasn't the best though. But like I think it's a B tier fight. The second Moss Mother, I think I never fought her, so I won't know. This guy, I'm gonna say. Actually, hold on. But why do we do this one? I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Honestly, I don't think we'll really need an E tier. But I'm gonna say that this guy, I forget his name, D tier. It was hard. It wasn't very fun at all. I didn't really enjoy this one. This one as well, I'll also put in D tier. He was never really fun to play, and I know he got nerfed actually when at some point, but I beat him before the nerf, so I mean I don't know, maybe it's easier now. Great Beast Fly, I think that was his name. I'm gonna put this in. Let's say I'll probably put this in. It's kind of hard because I don't know if it's either C or D tier. I will put this in C tier. I'll put it in C tier because it was challenging. It wasn't fun, but like, uh, you know, it was a kind of an introduction. But yeah, this guy, also C tier. I remember fighting. I forget what his name was. It's like Beast something. I don't remember. But I fought him the first time for the I think what was the mask shard. It took me a few times. It was relatively easy to like understand how he was doing, how to like fight him and all that. So yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. Second one, I'll also put it C tier, because it's basically just like the same thing with him Enraged. But now we get Sister Splinter. What do I think of this boss? Hmm. I'm thinking either C or B tier. I'm gonna say high C tier then. Kind of like moved over here. I don't think it's B tier exactly because like it was fun, but it was kind of mostly it was just like repetitive action, even though most bosses are. But I thought that actually no, I'll move it up to B tier. I'll move it up to B tier. This is like a B tier boss. I relatively enjoyed this. It was pretty fun, I guess. I think. But yeah, these guys. The first time you fight them, I think I don't know why there's this, and I'm not putting A tier. I don't know why it's normal and then a one. Oh, this is when you fight them both at the same time. Okay, I'm stupid. This was pretty fun, but it wasn't very. I'll put it at C tier. Very mid fight. It was pretty fun though. Widow. This is where you fight above Bellheart. I'll give this another C tier. Fun, challenging, not too hard, not too easy. Something. This guy. Oh my god. I don't know, man. This one's this one's a toughie because if you watch my series, you would know uh how I how many times I try to fight this boss and ultimately end up dying after their final phase, I guess you could say. But was this boss fun? I would say it's unique. So I'll put this in B tier. I'll put it in B tier. I think it's pretty easy. Cogward Dancers. I'll also put this in S tier. I don't care what anybody says. S tier boss fight. Probably the most fun I've ever had. I can't even lie to you. Like I didn't like it, but at first, but then I was like, wow, it's actually really easy because like it shows you where they're going. The music's fire. You know, the boss fight's fire. Like this is a really good boss fight. Next up, Trobio F tier. Don't care what anybody fucking says. This little shit stain is like the biggest like loser of all time. He has a massive stage, and you fight him right. He closes him. Can you just let me walk off the fucking stage and fix this fucking like fix what's the place called? I forget what it's called. Silksong area map. I don't know what it's called. It'll come back to me in a second. But like he insisted on fighting me when I could have just like easily stepped off the stage and walked off. Like he's the biggest like drama kid ever. I never liked him. I never will. I don't care what anybody says. This guy, I don't remember him per se. I think I really don't remember this guy. I'm being so serious. I'm gonna say never fought. If I have fought him, then I'll put him in like B tier or C tier because it looks like I feel like I have fought him, but I don't remember. So I'll put him in never fought for now. But you know, correct me if I'm wrong because I actually don't even remember. Grow the Great F tier. Fucking dumbass, bro. I fucking hate this arena. Biowater is like the worst place in Silksong, followed by like I don't know what would be like after Biowater. Maybe Sinner's Road. No. Yes, yeah. Biowater or Sinner's Road is like probably the worst because like this guy, you have to go through like a whole like arena first, and then you have to fight the boss. I genuinely despise those kind of arenas. They're so annoying. But yeah, and this guy's just really annoying. This guy, I never fought him. I believe this is only actually available in what's it called? I believe it's only available in Steel Soul, so I definitely wouldn't have done that, and I probably wouldn't even gotten that far in the first place. So yeah, never fought. Savage Beastfly 2. I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'll say D tier. It was harder and more annoying because there was like the platforms so like whenever you hit, they would always break. That was very annoying, and like the people that you spawned, that was also very annoying. So I'll say D tier. Lace 2. This is a hard one because it was not, I would say fun, but challenging and difficult. I'll put this in A tier because it kind of leads, it tells you, I'll put it in A tier, yeah. It kind of like leads to what you're supposed to do. And like it kind of leads to like, explains like the story a little bit. But yeah, A tier. Grandmother Silk. A or B tier? I'm leaning more towards B tier. I think I'll put it in B tier. The fight was fun, but like it was, honestly, I can't even lie to you, it was kind of easy. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like the fake final boss fight, but like with the Hollow Knight, it was like really difficult. Actually, no, it wasn't. I've been like 15 minutes in like one of my episodes. You can go watch that if you want. But like, yeah, Grandmother Silk was pretty easy. It was fun. It was challenging. I liked the ending where like we get her silk or something like that. I thought it was really cool. But like I don't know. I just don't think it's, for some reason I just don't think it's A tier worthy. I don't know. Yeah, there's Big Flea. I don't know the name. I remember fighting him. I cheesed him actually. I remember I was just like, cause he was. Imagine there's like a. Okay, imagine the Tigless Universal ad on the right. He's up here and I'm like where the woman is. I kept like jumping up and hitting him whenever he hit like the sides. I just cheesed him. So it was pretty fun though. I won't lie. Like he was pretty cute. So I'll put him in like what, C tier I guess. Phantom. Ooh, I can't even lie to you. I think it's A tier fight. This is actually really fun. I think I raged at this, but I think now looking back at it, it was actually kind of fun. It was pretty interesting. Like the music too. Or something like that, I think. But yeah, I like this one. Don't know. I don't even know what this could be. I've never fought him. The same as this guy, never fought him. But he has fought alongside me though. I do remember that. Same with, I never fought I fought alongside him, but I never fought him exactly. Conchfly 2. This was the fight I had to do for the Coral Tower, and I never liked it. I'll put this at D tier because it was really annoying. Those like little conch-like enemies they summons. That was pretty annoying. These brothers Signy and something else. I think I remember if I correctly, the two brothers. I personally didn't exactly like this one. I'll put it in D tier. I remember that I actually beat it on my last tool usage because I had like just enough shell shards to finally uh I had just enough. I used my last shell shards so I could use my tools, and I beat them on that turn. But I didn't like this one. It's not my favorite. There's some enemies too. This guy never fought. I'm assuming it's Flea, same as this guy. These motherfuckers. Oh my god. I. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I begin? High Halls Arena. If you've watched the video, you'll know how much I hate everybody. Every single one of these. Like, this was fucking annoying. One of them, I'm not gonna lie to you, one of them is easy as shit. Like, I could, like, easily beat them. Two of them at the same time, dear God. I'm putting this to F tier. I did not like this guy. This scissor guy, I remember I was supposed to do something about this guy. I don't remember, I never did it, though, I don't think. So, I put never fought. I think I was supposed to fight him at some point. Same as this guy, never fought. I know you're supposed to fight him for the Bell Beast back, but I just couldn't be bothered. I wanted to finish Silksong as fast as possible because because at the time, Fraud was supposed to be releasing. This is back in 2025, like really late 2025. I was expecting to beat this game before the end of 2025 because Ochiko was supposed to come out that year, but they had delayed it, and that really made me mad. So, you know, there's that. And it's been like a month. It's been like almost an entire year since they've announced Fraud, and nothing's really updated. So there's that. But yeah, that's the main reason why I didn't fight this guy. I probably would have fought him if I had enough patience and Fraud was actually coming out as expected. All right, too much yap. Pinstress, I think that was her name. Never fought her. I know I was supposed to fight her in Mount Faye. I saw like a little clip, and also remember she left a note in her little hot air balloon. I just never fought her. I just didn't really feel like doing it. Trobio 2 never fought, but I assume he'd be an F tier because he's the worst boss fight of all time. Shakira or Chakra, I don't remember. I call her Shakira. I don't know why, but I know it's Chakra. I don't think you can fight her. I don't. To my knowledge, you don't fight her at all. But like if you do, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where. That's really weird. But yeah, this guy. I feel like I've fought this person. I don't remember who this is. I plan to never fought, but if I did, I'm gonna say D tier. If I ever fought, if I have fought him, then D tier. But like I just don't remember at the moment. This guy I never fought him either. He's the scientist who gives like the blue juice that injects you and you get extra health. Yeah. Clover Brothers. I don't want to be like a glaze by saying that these two guys are like the best fights in the game, but I feel like it really is. I'm gonna put it in high A tier instead, so I don't like glaze them. I feel like Hogwarts Dancer is much more fun because, you know. Ooh, actually, no, not thinking about it. I low-key think that these two are actually some of the best fights ever. I can't even lie to you. I'm not even trying to glaze. This is like a much harder version, and I just liked it better. But yeah, I don't know, I'll put an S tier because I'm a sucker for that kind of those two boss fights. This guy was B tier. I generally like this boss fight because it was easy, but it was hard. My water strategy, water is safe, that worked like 50% of the time. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was pretty fun, I guess. King Khan never fought him. I assume he would have been F tier. Now we get to Scar Singer Carmelita. I have my differences about this. Hard, very hard, I might say. Fun, kind of, and challenging. It's actually a hard choice. I think I'll put him, or not him. I think I'll put her in C tier because I didn't like it and I liked it at the same time. I don't know. It feels nice. Seth, S tier. I said this. I think I might have said this before, but this was like the first boss fight that I genuinely like enjoyed playing. Like this is like the first like fight I relatively enjoyed like doing, and I didn't get mad at when I died. Like I actually liked this, but yeah, I remember he was a person who died before playing Silksong, I think of cancer or something like that. And I think they named after him, so it's very sad. But yeah, I think I put this in S tier fight. Nihilith, I'll put this in A tier. Nihilith, I wouldn't say S tier because it wasn't like. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will put an S tier. I think I will put an S tier. This fight was very fun. I liked it. It was very easy. It was very simple too. I generally like this one. I thought it wasn't too bad. But yeah, This guy, never fought him. I'm gonna put him never fought tier. Same as this guy. Same as void form. This guy. These things, I didn't know you could fight them. Oh wait, no, you can fight these guys. Oh, I remember them. I remember them. That's where we get like the shock thing. I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna put them in C tier. Because I don't, it's been a little while. So I don't really remember them, but like faintly remember them doing it. I don't know, I like finding these guys. It was pretty fun, I guess. It was challenging. I'm gonna do these guys. I fought like one of them. It was uh, like I'm gonna say D tier. It was easy as shit, but like it wasn't fun at all. Like I didn't have any joy. It was like basically like another enemy. And then finally, Lost Lace. What do I do about Lost Lace? I'm thinking S tier, honestly. Because S tier, you know, it was basically like the final boss fight. It was showing her void form, kind of throwback to Hollow Knight. But 3 days. It took me like what, 10 days to get to her. More days before that to get to Act 3. 5 months in total to get to her. I truly think that Lost Lace was probably like the funnest fight. Not the funnest fight, but the most like rewarding fight after you beat her. But yeah, let's do a top five for S tier. So I think for number five, I think I'll do. What's the least fight I enjoyed the most in S tier? I'm gonna say between these two, I'm gonna say Seth. It was basically like another enemy boss fight, but yeah. Then Nihilith. I like Nihilith. Nihilith was very fun. Uh, it was basically easy. I'm gonna put Clover Brothers in third, and even though it wasn't a harder version, I still like the original Conquer Dancers better because I don't know, it just the music's better. Lost Ice in second place because uh I would put in first place, but it feels more rewarding to beat her, and it was very difficult. But this one, I think we can all agree. I think most of us can agree that Conquer Dancers takes the win as the best boss fight in Silksong because the music's good. It tells you where they are going. It's not too difficult. The fight, they have like three phases. They're not too hard once you get used to them because like all you have to do is pay attention to where they're going. The fourth phase was like really sad because the guy was dying and then like he doesn't have his partner. And I think most of us, I think I waited like to see if anything would happen because I didn't want to instantly kill him because I felt bad. But like I generally think that yeah, this is the tier that I think Conquer Dancers is the best boss fight, and then this is the rest of my thing. I don't really feel like organizing all of these, but Trobio is the worst boss of all time. Fuck you. Goodbye.